Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode. I am back from my vacation. It was really lovely. I had a wonderful time. I chatted about on Discord a little bit with some of my peeps. And we're back doing some more Enigmatica 2 stuff. And today I kind of had a plan for do blood magic, but then I realized we can do a lot of the mystical agriculture seed stuff. So we're just gonna craft a whole ton of seeds today, I think, and get that going. But I did one thing in between episodes here. I just did this like 5 minutes ago. I automated stone burnt with the resonator. We get polished stone from one of these guys on this side, I think. One of these, there it is, polished stone. So that I can just export into a drawer and then export it into a resonator and then get stone burnt out of it. And I have 16 speed upgrades. We don't need the 64 because it's going to be too fast for the conduits to extract. I think 16 is perfect amount, and we're not going to need that much stone burnt anyway. We need it for making different types of runes and blood magic. But I have a level emitter back here with a redstone conduit, and I can show you that like this. Redstone conduit over there, and we have a item conduit over here on a redstone signal extracting into here onto the resonator. So the resonator basically is always empty and you can't really turn it off with redstone, so that is fine, and just that's gonna be the automation for that. Okay, so for the seeds we're gonna need our starlight crafting altar. So I'm gonna go over to our astro sorcery stuff, and I'm actually gonna go over here to the blood magic, and I'm gonna grab this. And I do have a bunch of blood in my network, and it's only like 100 per. But what we can do is grab our sacrificial dagger and just fill this up a little bit, just to get another like 10 or so thousand in. 10 or so, 5 or so. But maybe we just fill up the altar. I'm gonna wait for my health to regen all the way up, and then do a little bit more. There we go. So that's gonna be plenty of blood for us to turn it to nighttime when we need to. And we can just go back to astro sorcery. And I'm going to smack you right down here. And you're going to be my nighttime maker. And we can also have a sleeping bag on us to turn it into day if we need to for other things. But that is just going to be the thing to turn it into nighttime. I'm going to put you here. I think that's not going to be in the way of the starter crafting altar. So now, for example, for the seeds, the first tier is the second tier seeds. I think we have pretty much everything. Well, we can do coal seeds. We can do pretty much anything, but we could now get rid of all of the sieves, actually. And we could set up this over there with the phytogenic insulators, because we can get seeds for pretty much everything. The nether quartz, glowstone, redstone, obsidian, gold. We can do everything with that and then just grow the seeds that way. But we need probably essence. That's not essence. That is not essence as well. Do we have any tier 3? We have, I think endstone is tier 4. Tier 2, tier 2, tier 2, tier 2. So we have all tier 2s. So let's just grab a bunch of this marble. Let's say 4 stacks, because that's going to be the tier 2 essence that we need to craft the tier 3 seeds. And we're just going to, let's say, start with nether seeds, because that's what we need for the nether axe. So we need nether wart blocks, tier 3, intermediate essences, and tier 3 crafting seeds. So I think before we start doing any of this, we're going to go back to the base. And we need a setup which is going to turn our supremium, or this stuff, into the corresponding essences downwards, basically. So we need a crafter crafting it down into the previous tier, and then again into the previous tier, and so forth downwards. And maybe set up like an array of drawers for this. We can export it over to here and then export it downwards. I think we get regular inferium. Yeah. So we just need the 3 of the other ones. So what I could possibly do is we can move these 2 drawers over to there. We can set up another ender chest with, oh, hello. Why are you not? How did you spawn mobs in my compact machine when I'm not there? That is the question. I don't know. That's fine. Okay, or maybe the wither had armor. I don't think we need this for slime anymore, because we're not getting any sort of slime for from the mob farm anyway. But we need one of these. Oh yeah, we're getting the things that I don't have filtered. Oh, we got born nitride chestplate. We didn't get that yet. And there's a guy on a motorcycle. That's the postman. Okay, so I need I think this one, which is bringing me nether stars and the other stuff from the withers. And then this one is going to do inferium, which is dropping from the other mob farm. So we can toss that over there. Okay, let me get some things moved around and maybe craft some crafters up and possibly set this up over there. And there we go. All I need to do is set all of these guys to priority 10. And I don't think I inserted anything through the system, but we can run ourselves at some point through the IO port at some point. At some point. I'm spending a lot of time saying at some point. But we have all of these set up, and we're going to have around 100 something blocks of each of the things. I set these to 1,000, and the way I have this in the back here is, if we get reduced lag, this ender chest is what comes from the wither spawners. So we get all of that put into here. The only thing that I don't know is if my mob farm turns on for different... Yeah, we're getting inferium. Okay, so we need the ender chest. We need this guy as well. So we're just going to toss you right over here. And we need to extract them black. Always active, and that should clean up the inferium. Yeah, that's cool. So... the black side goes to the supremium and the inferium, which comes from the wither, or the wither spawner, not the wither skeleton spawner. And then we extract on the red channel to this guy, supremium essence, and then turns into superium essence. And this guy is on redstone mode on to activate. And I have this level emitter saying 1024, emit when levels are below limit. And then there's a redstone conduit right in here that turns on the crafter. And that's basically copied over 2 times for both of the other ones, and the crafters are exactly the same. You just put in a full stack of a full side of stone bricks, and then you can click remember, and it only remembers the superior essence and the inferior essence if you put it in. The recipe is just as simple as that, and that is pretty much it. Everything gets crafted and is done as you can see, and we have all of the essence in the system. You can see we have all of these, and the inferium, the supremium, we have supremium blocks as well, and we only used up like 1,000 of this, and if we do all the seeds, we're probably not even gonna make a dent into all of these. Maybe get underneath the 2,000 mark, but that's probably not gonna happen. Okay, so now we're ready to go make some seeds, and we're gonna go back to Astro Sorcery, and I was looking at netherwort seeds. So seeds, let's do seed at mystical. So nether seeds are netherwort blocks, tier 2 essence, and the tier 3 crafting seeds. So we need probably, do I have I don't have terminal loaders over here, right? We do have them over by Botania though, or by Thumbcraft. But do I have patterns in here? I do. Okay. So we need just these patterns. We need the basic seed, then we need the tier 1 seed, the tier 2 seed, tier 3 seed, the tier 4, and the tier 5. And I currently don't have the tier 6 because we're probably not going to get to these. These are only for the nether star essence, and they require the iridescent altar, I believe. Yeah. And that's for iridium, andirium, terrasteel, and dragon egg seeds, and also the nether, oh no, that's the inferium tier 6, awakened draconium, and nether star seeds. So we're gonna need to progress in Thumbcraft and Botania and all that a bit more before we want to get to that, because and Astro Sorcery as well, because we need the next tier of the altar. But we can just toss all of these in here. Nice. And let's go back over here. And the nether seeds required the tier 3 crafting seeds, so we can do seed, and we just do tier 3. I'm actually gonna craft, let's just say 10 of these, because we're gonna need them anyway. Okay, and then we need essence. We need some of these blocks, so I'm gonna grab half a stack of these, half a stack of these, and half a stack of these, because we're gonna probably need all of those. And that was this plus these, and then this essence, just a tier 2, and then I need wort. I have some nether wort. We have 4, and then we're gonna need to go grow more if we want any more, but that is it. And then we just need my my wand. Where are you? Resonating wand. Boom. Do your thing. Okay, so that's the tier 3 seed. Can I do like tier 3? How is it? It's tier, okay, tier 3. Is that, oh, nice. That's fine. It's all the tier 3 seeds. Lovely. Okay, so I'm just gonna make all of the tier 3 seeds if I can, and we're gonna go set them up in the phytogenic insulators. We're probably gonna need more phytogenic insulators, so I'm considering moving this into a whatchamacallit, a compacting machine, a compact machine, not compacting machine, so we can get those set up. So I'll be back once I have all the seeds, and I think we're gonna just put them in a compact machine. I have all the seeds that I can make and I kind of need to make, and if we find that we need any other tier 3 seed, we can just make it later, because I think we can make all of the Twilight seeds, but we need to progress in Twilight Forest if we want to do any sort of that, and we need to even get to the Twilight Forest, which is, I think, just a simple portal. I don't think it requires anything super special in this pack, but I have the tier 4 and the tier 3 seeds, so now we can go to a compact machine over here with our portable shrinking device, and I already started working on here a little bit. I have it in a chest, which is full of the stone bricks and flux phytogrow, and I'm gonna need to go grab some filters, but we're gonna do that in a moment. And also probably some blocks, so let's just do that together. I don't know what kind of blocks I wanna use, but we'll see. I can just grab some stone bricks and we can exchange it later, just to have it a bit neutral for the moment. So I'll grab a couple, like 3 stacks of bricks, and I'm gonna grab a filter. Just need a basic one, just so we can extract. Actually, I'm going to grab 2 because we might go from 2 different sides, just so we can extract the flux phytogrow without extracting the stone bricks. It's kind of the idea. So we're also going to need sinks, which I didn't bring as well, but that's fine. So we need to hide the wires, and I want to see if I do this, how much space do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's perfect. Okay. We're going to do a crafter in the middle, and then we're going to do phytogenic insulators on the sides. So like that, and like that, and like this, and like this, and I made a bunch more. And then we can possibly just do like this, and then do another line, and then do the same thing all over here on all of the sides, basically. I don't really think we're going to need the full extent of this compact machine, but I think it should be fine. We could even make it smaller. The tier 2 crafter does 4 recipes, and this handles 8 recipes. So this is kind of perfect because we can have 8 machines and then another 8 machines over here like this. Let's just get a few of the blocks built up over here. We're gonna do phytogenic insulators 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a gap 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and the gap 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and the gap. Okay, and then crafter, 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 and I'll replace you so you're facing the right way. Nice. Okay, and then the plan is to just, out of this ender chest, we're gonna use some item conduits. We can even just put a conduit up here, and then we don't need 2 filters, and we can do something like this. And we'll just select, let's say, the green channel. We're gonna put a filter into here, and grab 1 flux phytogrow just so we can add it over here. We're going to put this on round robin and extract always active, and we can then set an insert on the back here, and we're going to need some power. For that, I'm going to bring a power cell and then basically add the seeds to this. Everything's going to get put into this guy. We're going to give it the recipes for everything, and it's just going to export that back into a different ender chest, which is going to be this one. And I can put this one, let's say, diagonally opposite, like here. And we can just set an insert on that, and we select an extract channel. So I need to bring a sink over so we can add that like right here and extract the water. And I also need somewhere to place the power, which can be possibly on the other side. So let me get that stuff done, and I'll be back once I have at least one side ready. I have a few of the seeds set up over here. I also had to paint some redstone, or some stone slabs to redstone, because if I want to have this redstone controlled, I can't have a redstone block emitting redstone underneath, so I just do that, and that will solve that issue. And basically, I have recipes for everything on this side, and on this side. And this side I haven't completed yet because I only have these 2 right now in here. I mean, we can set up a recipe, but I want to do the whole thing where I put in the stone bricks And then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need that many. And I assume I have some stone bricks somewhere in here. No, I don't. Okay. I was just using those for building. Yeah, that's why. So over here, we need more of the seeds. I have a bunch here for of the different ingots, basically. So if we look at seeds, we still have, let's do seeds at mystical and tier 5. Tier 5 like that. We still have the diamonds and the emeralds, which I will put over here. And then we have uranium, which it can go over here somewhere, I think. We have platinum, void metal, rock crystal, and draconium. And then we also have the tier 6 seeds, which are neutronium as well, which is really cool. Iridium, endebrium, terrasteel, ender amethyst, dragon eggs, nether stars, and the inferium seed we don't really need. But I believe I got everything from here. We still need the Twilight Forest stuff, but we're going to get to that in a bit. But the rest I think I do have. So I just need to grab some more upgrades because I kind of used up the rest that I had to set up the rest of these. And I think I want to move the drawers over into here for all of the different ingots and stuff. And we can just set up a drawer system up on top here because I think we're only going to need possibly just another layer of these phytogenic insulators for the things that we need here, because I want to get one phytogenic insulator going and crafting endstone and controlling everything here with redstone as well. So we're going to do another quantum ring, and I'm going to put it up here in the ceiling, and then we're just going to run conduits down to here, and we can set up some smart cables and put redstone conduits in these blocks, control everything with redstone and the level emitters. And I think that should be really cool. I think I might have to take out some of these conduits to reach the level emitters, but we'll see how that works. But yeah, let me go make another quantum ring and hook it up to the system and actually transfer over some channels. I had to go kill 2 more dragons to get the dragon herds that I needed to make the quantum link chambers, but I have this one now, and we currently are using 5 channels on the other side because we have 4 P2P tunnels and 1 wireless access point. So that's the 5 channels here, and we have plenty of channels on this dense cable. It's just taken up with these 7 black ones, and then the rest can go into the quantum ring. We're not even going to use any of those in there, and if we need more, we can just take this one and bring it up as well. If we just need more channels. But I moved the cabling around a little bit, so it's now hooked up like this, and we can have 4 quantum rings if we want to go to more quantum machines or many other places, if that is the case, which is really cool. So let's go check out what I did in the compact machine now. I have the P2P tunnels up here. I have the quantum ring over here with a advanced power cell and an energy acceptor, and then I have a wireless access point, so we have simple access to all of our items. And the P2P tunnels, I currently have only 2 linked up, and we can do the other 2 together. So I'll show you how a little bit of a tedious process this is, unless I make more memory cards, but I don't want to make more memory cards. So we just have to teleport back and forth quite a bit. Take our memory card, we go inside of here, inside of here, and I've been using the pink side, so these 2 are on that side. And we have, let's just do this and go this way. And then we're going to go up top and into our quantum machine like so. And we then have, let me fly, game, thank you. That's configured. This isn't configured, so we'll put that one there. And then clear this once it loads, because it isn't clearing. Oh, there it goes. We can go back out again and do the exact same thing again. So that should be fun. And it sometimes takes a lot of time to load up into the world, and sometimes it's a little bit less. I can even drop in here so I don't need to teleport. And we're gonna just get this one on the thing and then do the last one. Okay, so configured, unconfigured. Bam, okay. So that should be all of the things cleaned up. I think it lags a little bit because it's linking this through the quantum ring, through the other place, and it's all just a bit of a mess because of that. So next thing we need is, I'm going to go on this side, which is fully done, and we're going to put a smart cable. I'm going to have to do this like one at a time just to get this completed. I'm actually going to run redstone cable, which we can all over here, except for the crafter. It doesn't really... Needed. Okay, so we'll put this back. We're extracting on the red here, so we need to insert on red and extract on black. And then you need a fluid cable and a power cable. And the redstone we don't need. Okay, so then to get the level emitter on the bottom, we can place it like that. Okay, that works. And then I will just go over with the redstone here, and we can disconnect each one of these so we don't really go crosswire with the redstone. And we can then sneak and left click and select south and go on an output. And that's doing iron. We could do different colors, but I don't think it matters. So we're just gonna do input green, and we can say, I think it's 718,000. I think we did something like that, 718,000 for iron. Yeah, and we can grab an iron ingot, and we can say emit when levels are below limit. And I'm gonna have to then do the same thing over and over again with the level emitters. And I don't know if I can I access the level emitter from like the sides here? No, I have to access it like this. So I have to set up one at a time. Okay, that's fine. Okay, next up we have gold. I'm just gonna grab each one of the ingots. Let me just toss this away. We don't need the conduits, nor do we need the stone bricks, the P2P tunnels, speed upgrades, those augments, the crafters. We're gonna need the redstone conduits. We don't need those. We can put away the quantum conduit probe and the red print memory card. We need the tool, and that should be fine. Okay, so we have, let's just go over here. We have gold, tin, copper, and then silver, lead, aluminum, nickel. So I can just do ingot. Silver, lead, aluminum, and nickel, like that. And we're gonna tear down the sieves that we have over there already set up, and that's just gonna be for all of the it's gonna be replaced by these essence producing machines, because we don't then need to use like 40,000 RF to process all of the ores, which is gonna be lovely. Okay, so over here we're gonna put in gold, and we're gonna do 718000. Emit when levels are below. And let's see if the redstone conduits got hooked up. I don't think they did. So we're gonna do south, output green. Now they did. Input green. Nope, not what I wanted. Okay, that. The problem is, like, I can't go underneath to see what is connected to what. And that's making it difficult to see. So input is gonna be green. Output is gonna be here on green. Yeah, and that connects, does it connect to both? Like, I can't see there. It does. Okay, so we're gonna add the smart cable last, I guess. And let me just finish up on these, because I need to do basically the same thing over and over again. We need to set this to green, and then it's gonna connect to both. I could have probably just gone around and do that all the time, or I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So let me just do this. My brain is tired, and I'll be back once I'm done. The redstone control of the first row of phytogenic insulators is complete, but we can't really continue on unless we have the drawers in the correct spot that we want. And I'm gonna move those right now, and we can pretty much do, we can get rid of the 2x2 drawers and just do single drawers, because it's gonna be quite big the way it is, and we can just toss everything in there. And even for the black quartz, I think I don't know where I exactly have black quartz. Oh yeah, I have this thingy here making black quartz, right? Yeah. We can just remove this and not smelt the black quartz again, because we don't really need it, as we're gonna get it from the mystical agriculture stuff. So we're gonna start off by just getting rid of these, so we don't produce anything anymore. So we're just gonna toss the sieves and all of the things in here. Hello, Thunderstorm. How are you doing today? And the pieces can get trashed. I don't really care about those little pieces of iron and stuff. And the rest of this here can just be demolished. So we're just gonna pretty much remove everything. And things in the compact machine are not running at the moment. So I'm just gonna grab the smart cables back, because I'm gonna need those in the future here. And I'm gonna grab my backpack and grab some of these, so we can just pack this up. Need some more. Like so. I'm gonna put some of these in here so we don't have a problem like that. And then these smelting factories and all of this is gonna get removed as well. And all of these are gonna probably stay here because I still need to sift netherrack if I wanna get any of this done. And I need to also, I think, do we need magnesium for anything? That's a magnesium cooler. Okay, that's fine. We need it to make fluid extractors, advanced voltaic pipes, DU voltaic pipes. We need it in crusher. We need it in the ultimate crafting recipe for the ultimate ingot. But other than that, we can use magnesium dust to get magnesium ore back. But I think we'll just save the magnesium ore pieces, or the magnesium ore specifically, because magnesium ore is used in this to make titanium ingots in the advanced metallurgic fabricator, which is the I think modular machinery, thing. So we need liquid chlorine, salt, and carbon plates and stuff like that, but that's going to be for the future. So let me just get these drawers moved around. And also down here we have the potatoes and stuff, which I think I'm just going to leave here. And also the wood. And we can move the rest of these essences possibly over to there and save them in those drawer systems. So we just have everything from Mystical Agriculture over there. We can possibly do the whole slime thing in the back of this and hide it out of the way, I guess, and not have it really visible. We could even put the phytogenic insulator here and then do the crafter in the back the same way we do the crafter for these, and then it's going to look a bit better. But yeah, that should be good. Okay, let me move the drawers and I'll be back once I have at least a little bit of him set up. So instead of having the blocks to denote what is in the machine, or in the phytogenic insulator for that matter, I'm just going to put the compacting drawers above the corresponding one. I'm really tired, I guess, and my brain is just a bit slow. I'm sorry about that, but we should be fine. Okay, so the ones here are already set up. Obsidian, I think I will move because it can't be put into a compacting drawer, and I want to put something that can be compacted over here, and I have no idea what just yet. We can put either one of these ingots, we can put black quartz, or something else that we can produce with this. Maybe flint. I can't think we can produce with we need gravel crushed or put into a purification chamber. You can turn one gravel with more flint to flint. Wonderful. But we can enrich gunpowder. We can sieve for it if we wanted to. We can just crush gravel or whatever to get more flint. But I think we'll never need this much flint in our lifetime, so I can just toss that in at some point in some drawer, or maybe we'll set it up. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But the rest of the stuff I can't really put into compacting drawers just yet, or any sort of drawers, because I don't have the seeds for all of these. There's also aquamarine seeds. I think did I not make these? Oh, I might have not made these. Oh yeah, because I needed aquamarine shale. I didn't do those. Yeah. And I said I'm not gonna make them because I have them in the sieves. But we can bring acacia trim up to here and connect like all of the different drawers to the system by doing that. And we can also just add a drawer controller somewhere in the middle here and do that for connecting everything. But what we can do here is add the next layer of phytogenic insulators, which would be here. And then we would add a crafter and then another layer of drawers like so. And I'm just going to put acacia trim where the drawers should be. And when we go through the drawers, we can just replace it with more acacia trim as we go. So we're just going to connect this like so. And then like so. Probably going to run out of acacia trim, but I think I might be just good on that. And I did that side and all of those are done. Okay, and then we can just run stone bricks around the top, and that probably will change in the future. But for the moment, it's going to stay stone bricks. We can also just take this flint with us, which we're going to place in the overworld, like so. Okay. And I need to make more phytogenic insulators if we want to do this. So I think I can do that. How many? I need a total of 8 and another 8 and then another 8. And I'm out of the rods. Crapo. For these, I need golden redstone. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna make him in a little bit, just to fill this up, like so. And I really need to get this video out because I'm already over schedule by the normal means of the video getting. You feel me? I'm tired. I was on vacation and my brain hasn't really gotten into the work mode yet. So if some of this doesn't make sense, just forgive me for not making sense. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end the episode off here. I'm really, really tired and I can't really process all of this in my brain. And I will be back next episode and we're gonna finish off this. Actually, I think I'll just make the rest of the seeds and everything in between episodes, and I'm gonna move the things that I need to move over because we don't really need to produce obsidian anymore in the base. We can use it. We can use the seeds and all of the things that can be produced with seeds. I'll just move the drawers from the overworld back to over here. But with that, I want to thank you all for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Also, consider subscribing to see new videos. Support me on Patreon if you want, and I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great one. Bye-bye.